you? Today I am going to be testing out and showing you how to use this beauty device, the mini HIFU, what it means. It means that it's high intensity focus ultrasound. And what does that mean? It means that uh, it will penetrate through the layers of skin we have, uh, five layers that we have in our skin and our on our face area. We have 5 layers, and it will penetrate this uh, areas to firm. It's gonna firm my skin, where it's sagging, because with time we start sagging, we start sagging here, sagging, especially who have droopy eyes, like I have, droopy eyes. And for you start sagging over here. And what it says that it burns, it burns fat, and it firms the skin. And who has, like me, I do a lot of this kind of expression. So I have like a line right here. So it says that it's going to smooth out the wrinkle. It's gonna smooth out the wrinkle, and it's gonna firm the skin, and it's gonna mold. It's gonna mold, and it's gonna sculpt the face. So it'll eliminate this double chin I have right here going on, and it's gonna firm the skin. So excuse me the breakout, because I was drinking milk, and when I drink milk, I start breaking out. So my father-in-law, he gave me he bought milk straight out of the cow. So he gave me 2 liter of it. So to not throw it away, I started drinking with my daughter. I mean, I'm not in favor of drinking milk, because as many doctors there are, many scientists and many doctors that are, always studying. They say that you should not drink milk, because as we're the only species that we drink milk as an adult. And our body get calcium and all the good things that milk gives through other things. But anyways, so if you search it, you'll find out. So before I get started, please subscribe, like the video, and share, because good things we should share, right? Good information, good tips, good educational things, informative things we should share. Not bad things, keep it to ourselves or throw it away. So anyways, that's what this device promises. It promises to smooth out the wrinkle, and to firm the skin, and to burn the fat. It also promises that if you lost weight, and there's that stubborn little fat, that fat left over, or you got, it's saggy, and it's it says that you could pass under your arms, on your belly. So if you lost weight, and you still have that little tummy, and that that your arm is not, that I lost that fat in your arm, and it's still like jiggly and not firm, it says that you could pass this in your stomach, and your that after you lost weight, you still have that stubborn fat. It'll burn it, and it'll firm your skin. And it says that it smooth out cellulite. But I bought another device that does all that. It burns the fat. Like if you want to lose weight, it helps burn the fat, and firm the skin. Because I think this here is very small to work big areas. But I will try it out my whole body. But I'm going to focus mostly in my face, because I want to have firm and smooth out the wrinkles. So let me get started here. Sorry because, talk a lot because that's how I am. So look what it does. I put a little bit of water. I put a little bit of water here, and turn it on. I put it in the maximum, which is, look, I put a little bit of water on top of it, and look what it does. You saw it? So let me do it again. Look what it does. Pay attention. So that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna it's gonna penetrate the 5 layers in our skin. And it's gonna, firm it and smooth out the wrinkle and firm and stimulate. And it's gonna stimulate the collagen, because the collagen that firms and smooth the skin. So if we lose collagen, that's when we start having wrinkles and saggy skin and we age. So what I'm gonna do first, and you need to buy ultrasound gel, those gel that they use to do ultrasound. You need to buy it because you're gonna need it to do this to use this device. So, and a brush to put it on. So I'm using this brush that I have. So you put a good layer, because this will burn. This machine burns the face, I mean. So why I started this channel is because I wanted an honest opinion. So this is how it works. You turn it on, you will press this button right here. You will press it, and you will hear 4 beeps. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you will move on. Press it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you will feel a heat. You will feel a heat. That's why it's important that you use this gel, because you're going to burn yourself if you don't use it. I had some people from YouTube saying that they burned their face, and they showed it. They was like, they literally burned it. I mean, there was this woman that she burned her face. So anyway, so why I did this channel, because you should do this movement because you want to smooth out, and you want to firm your skin and smooth it out. So I'm starting right here because, as you can see, I have this little line over here. So anyways, I started this channel because I got sick of watching YouTubers and Instagrammers giving fake reviews on things. Sorry, my daughter is making noise in the background. So I kind of got sick of fake reviews. So I put in the maximum, because see, you can put in 1, 2, 3. I put in the maximum because I want maximum results. Because this is a home device, so it's not as high intensity as one that you go to a dermatologist or esthetician. So it's not has a high intensity as those professional machines. So I'm using the highest level to see if it works. So as you can see, this is how my face looks like. We're gonna see a before and after. So I decided to make a YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is for mothers, is for women, mother, teacher, for your kids, for you, for your kids, because you will find reviews, you will find, teaching tips, parenting tips, reviews, and beauty devices, and creams, and all sorts of stuff. And it's gonna have honest reviews, because unfortunately these YouTubers and Instagrammers, influencers, they get paid like $5,000 and to do a fake review to say the product worked, because they're getting paid for it. And unfortunately, a lot of influencers, they get sold out. They sell themselves to earn extra $5,000, $10,000. And I think that you shouldn't sell yourself. You shouldn't be sponsored. You shouldn't accept money and sponsorship in things that you don't believe and doesn't work. You should be honest with your viewers, because let me stop, because my daughter wants attention. She gets angry. Let me talk to her right now, because this is a real channel. Like I said, this is real. There's not gonna be editing, and of course I'll edit it to make it a good-looking quality video, but mostly I want to have it real. If you're a mother, trust me, you understand what I'm saying. So anyways, this is a bilingual channel, because I speak Portuguese and I speak English. I lived in America for many years, and I lived in America for 26 years, and I'm 40 years old. So I lived almost all my whole life in America. I practically grew up. I was raised. Not practically. I grew up. I was raised in America, and now I'm living in Brazil, because you do life changes. So anyways, like I said, I decided to make this channel because I wanted honest results. And unfortunately, we have YouTubers that does review. Like there's a YouTuber that she did a review on mini HIFUs that that you buy, and she did a review on this. And I was like, why are you doing a review on this device if you had Botox done? If you went to a dermatologist and a esthetician and you used a high-tech device on your face, and she's using a bunch of devices at the same time, how she's gonna know which one worked? You know what I mean? If she's using a bunch of time, you have to use one device for at least 6 months or a year to you to give an honest result. You cannot use I cannot use this machine and use like 5 others and tell you, look, this didn't work, this worked. How do you know it worked if you're using 5 other devices? You have to use one and see if it actually works. You have to use one for a certain time, and so you could give a real honest result. You cannot use a bunch of devices and say, look, this worked. How do you know if it was that machine or the other one that worked? And besides, she has Botox done and she goes to a professional. So I mean, she's giving fake. She's just trying to get viewers. So I'm starting this channel with just my cell phone, and I don't have equipment. I don't have the lighting. I don't have you know, the stand and nothing. So this machine, by the way, this device, it turns off by itself because it heats up. So it does, you know, have that protection. So if you leave it on, it will turn on by itself. It'll turn off by itself because it has that type of protection. Okay, so continue here doing my I turned it off. So you just press it once. You press it once and already see. You press it and it turns red and it start beeping. And you feel the heat. You feel it working. I want to really focus on my chin because that's where I have a problem. Here, I suggest, you know, you do it like this. It's hard to record when you have a child under 4 years old because you either record it when they're napping, or at, you know, nighttime is hard for me to record because I don't have a light, you know, so this is the movements you're gonna do to sculpt your face. So you really feel this burning. I mean, there's some areas that you need to put more gel because it will sting. It will sting. So I'm gonna put some more gel because I want to burn this. I want to sculpt and I want to mold this. I want to have, you know, a nice looking profile. Because right now I'm having a double chin profile. Excuse me, Mrs. My daughter, she plays really loud, so. So you just press once. And you let it beep you stay in that same place. You let it beep for 4 minutes. 4 minutes, no, I'm sorry. Beep 4 times. It's not 4 minutes. It's 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move on. Angelina, please. Okay, mommy's doing a video. I mean, blessed are those that have more than one child. I only have one child. I have a daughter. And I had her when I was, I got pregnant at 36 and had her at 37. And I thank God to have her, but I do not want any more child. I don't want no more children because I feel like kids are very you have to have a lot of time for them, and you have to have a lot of patience, and you need to want to have more kids. And I'm at that I made that decision. And besides, I'm 40 years old, so um, don't really want more kids. Because you need time to play with them. You have to have time to play with them. I mean, you can't just have a child and not play with them, you know. So I take my time to play with my daughter. And as you can see in the channel, I play with her. I read stories. So, and you can't really have a career. I mean, I admire those women that work and have a kid because it's hard to have a career and be a mom. And here in Brazil, I'm a teacher. I work in early childhood and I teach English. So imagine my schedule. I mean, right now, since last year, I've been at home mom. And this year, I don't know what's going to be my situation. But it's hard to study. It's hard to do YouTube when you have a child because that's why you're not going to see a lot of editing in my videos. It's going to be real. So you're gonna do more than one. You have on the manual it says that you only use this machine once or every 15 days. So don't think that you're going to be doing this every day. You only could do it once a week or every 15 days because remember this is a ultrasound, so you know you can be and there's certain people that cannot even use this, you know, like if you're pregnant, if you're breastfeeding, if you had a you know you have a heart problem or you have like you know, so you'll read that manual. It'll tell you who could use this or not. I mean, I'm just giving you a little insights of who could use it. A little insights. You know, you could clean it a little bit because it gets very slappy. So if you're pregnant, if you're breastfeeding, or if you had like, you know, if you have a metal or whatever, I mean, it's not gonna, it's not like, you know, if you're pregnant and you're breastfeeding, you should not use this. But if you have a metal, whatever, you're gonna feel it because it's an ultrasound. It goes to the layers. So, and if you have like, you know, a heart problem or, you know, a health problem and, you know, certain cancer. I mean, it says that certain things you should not, you cannot use this. But if you have good health or if you have like, you know, implants, I mean, you're gonna feel something. I mean, I don't have implants or anything, so I don't know what's the sensation, but you'll feel something, but it's not something dramatic, and it's gonna stop you from using. But there's certain health problems that, you know, you cannot use this. I mean, like any other devices. Excuse me. So what I did this area, I did like this, I did like this area, I did like this. And you don't want to pass too much on your cheeks because this burns the fat, so you're gonna lose cheeks. You don't want to, you know, be cheekless. But, you know, if you have cheeks and you want to maintain, I mean, if you have a chubby face, this is good because you're gonna, you know, smooth out, and because this is gonna mold and smooth out and sculpt your face. Besides, you know, other things. So let me pass right here where I have my wrinkle, my, you know, expression, you know. So you press it and you let it deep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move on. So let's see if it's gonna, you know, let's see if it's the first try, because this is the first time I'm using it. So let's see if, you know, we're gonna see the difference. I mean, my daughter is like, it's a little bit distracting. I mean, I do have noisy neighbors. I live in a building, so that helps, when you want to record. If you have lines right here too, this will help. So I'm gonna pass it quickly around, this. I'm only gonna do this eyes, and then later on I'm gonna do this one. Let's see if we see any difference. Just doing one eye, because I want to lift my eyes a little bit. Like I said, this video is already 25 minutes, so I'm gonna start, doing it fast. Around the eyes, you should lower the intensity. I'm gonna do one because this is very, it gets very hot, and it will like, I mean, you feel a burning sensation. It's not that bad. I mean, it's just a sting. It's not like something you cannot take. The one I felt. That was. Believe it or not, it says in the manual that it also uh, closes a little bit your pores if it's very open. I mean, pores doesn't close. It's gonna minimize, because if you have, if it's genetic. I mean, I like to do things about beauty, give you beauty tips. Why? It's not because I'm a dermatologist or a esthetician. I mean, it's because I did a lot of research, a lot of reading, a lot of video. I watched a lot of videos about skin, especially at my age, at 40 years old. So I mean, I wish I had YouTube and Google when I was in my 20s, because I would have like the perfect skin right now. But unfortunately, this, I mean, YouTube been with us since 2007, but I really started using YouTube, it was like 5 years ago. And now that I started my channel to, so hopefully, my daughter, with all this, internet, she'll be able to better take care of her skin. Because I mean, if you could afford Botox and afford to go to the dermatologist and a esthetician, I mean, and use expensive creams and serum and things like that that actually works. I mean, you want to do that. So I'm gonna stop the video because it's already almost 30 minutes and it's gonna be a long video if I don't stop. So I want to show you after how it looks like. But look, did it do a lifting, a little bit lifting on the Because this one I didn't do yet. Look at this one. I mean, it did a kind of a lifting. I don't know if it's the gel or if it actually did some sort of lifting. But anyways, I'm gonna do my face and then I'm gonna show you how it's looking out. So anyways, you guys, like I said, yeah, I turn it on and you let it beep you let it beep 4 times. Let it beep 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you move on. You could also use it, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 in one place and then move on. Or you could press it. I turn it off. I turned that off. So you could do like this. You could press it. Then do it again. And move it along. Or you could do it like this. Or you could press and move along. Then press again. I think it's better to do the 4 beeps in one place so you can work it out. So I have passed all over my face. I'm gonna wash it off, and like I said, this is the first time I'm trying it out for you guys. It's like this is the first time I'm trying it out. I'm showing you how to use it. And of course, this, you're gonna have to do more section to actually see the results. It's just like a diet. You do a diet. It takes 3 months to see the results. To see the weight and to see the transformation of your body. So with anything, you need to give it time. To see the results. So, soon. Sorry, my daughter. So, I use it on the whole face. Like I said here, I use like this. I went like this. And, to mold your you want to mold your chin. So, and around the eyes, I did like this, up. And under here, down.